Hi, my loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. I am a psychic, medium, oracle, prophetess, you guys. And what that means is I use the cards to connect to you guys, but they're not needed to read, right? So if you're new here, welcome for the first time, my loves. We are a high vibe tribe, super high vibe tribe. We are a pillar of light here. We are anchoring in the light, okay? So welcome home to your soul familia and the soul tribe of Gypsy Cowgirl, okay? Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, right? Those of you guys who have been with me, my loves, my faithful loves, I love you, I adore you. You guys have seen the title, so you guys know why you're here. This is a channeled message, and I shared on the community page last night a little bit about what I was getting and what I was gonna kind of be talking about today. But I did actually write some stuff down with a pen that was like literally like going out, like running out of ink. And I felt like that was very symbolic. First of all, the random pen that I picked up was blue ink, which I don't write with blue ink. I don't like it. I like black ink. But that's just my preference, right? But whatever, it was like, whatever, it was right there, right? But blue is the throat chakra, right? And blue is truth. Blue is that. It's that like authentic expression, okay, of your truth, all right? Soul truth, your truth, you know, whatever. Today is October 16th, 2022, okay? So the date, I even put it here, right? The date breaks down to a 14 today, okay? So it's not like a master number, so you could actually break it down to a 5, which is all about change and obstacles and challenges and things of that nature, which is actually perfect. But 14, breaking down to the 14, that's like temperance in the major arcana of the tarot. And that is a card of the angels, okay? So that actually like really confirms today the message that I received last night. I had no idea like about the dates until today, it being like the card of temperance and a card of the angels. So I am speaking to angels. I am speaking to blue rays. I am speaking to star seeds, light workers, all the things, right? You guys are tapping in. You guys are tapping in a really big way. So let me share with you what I wrote down. Okay, this is my channeled whatever, right? You guys know I always do this, but I don't like, I write stuff down for me, but like very rarely do I ever write it down and like bring it here because it's always just channeled through, right? So the very first thing that I heard was true love abounds. And I heard that specifically. True love abounds, okay? So it's like right around the corner. There's something here that's right around the corner, okay? Slaying demons. Okay, this is a big one. You guys are out there doing the damn thing. Slaying demons. What does that mean, Erica? I'm not fighting demons, Erica. Yeah, you are. You're fighting your own inner demons. You're fighting other people's darkness and shadow. You're not really fighting it. You're just kind of triggering it and then allowing yourself to see it, and then you just deflect, transmute, whatever, right? But you're out there doing it, okay? And for a lot of you guys, you're doing work in your dream state where you're actually going to other dimensions and other realms, and you are fighting. You guys are fighting. You guys are warriors. You guys are in a spiritual war, okay? And that's what you guys are doing. You guys are we are in spiritual warfare at this very moment. You can see it all around the world, right? And it's coming down hard. And you guys are like the saviors, okay? You guys are the good guys. You guys are the ones here trying to save everything and humanity and love and light and all the things, right? So you guys are very favored. You guys are very protected. You're very favored. So I put slaying demons. Okay, so true love abounds, slaying demons, seeing through people. You're seeing through people and their bullshit and their lies like none other before. Like you just are. Like you guys, you're very intuitive and you're very empathic, and you guys can just feel people's stuff or energy. I spoke about this last night in my live. I very deeply connect to that, you guys. I'm a triple Scorpio stellium, okay? In the house of the 7th house ruled by Libra, which I'm also a Libra. But it's all about your partnerships, your relationships in life, right? So, you know, with that being said, like with my connections, I feel very deeply for people, and I'm an extreme empath, and I'm a very powerful energy transmuter, okay? I literally slay demons. I help people when they're under psychic attack or something's attacking them or attached to them, right? I can feel it, I can see it, I sense it, I know where it's at, and I help remove it. I help eradicate it, okay? That's what I do. I don't just do tarot, I don't just do it, right? I'm doing stuff like all the time if I need to, right? I do stuff in my dream state. So I'm right there with you guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if like, right, we all meet up, like a lot of us in the astral realms, and we go to war together, okay? So you're seeing through people's BS, and then I put superpower. This is like a superpower that you may have had, but it's coming in very strongly at this time, okay? The more that you ascend, the more that you are seeing through the illusion and through people and through the lies and through their, right, everything. Okay. And it can be challenging. It could be challenging because you see so strongly through people, or you feel so strongly through people, that it makes it challenging to be around people, because you're like, like, you know, I don't want to tap into their energy, or I don't want to be around this kind of energy, or, you know, whatever. So a lot of you guys have been in isolation, and it's not just because of the pandemic. It's because that's just who you are and how you've been. I would guarantee that probably a lot of you guys tuning in and watching this, like when that whole thing went down, right, in, what was it, 2020, your lives were like, everyone's lives changed, right? But it was like not that different for you, because you were already a natural hermity energy. That's me too, okay? So I'm feeling this very heavily, okay? I resonate with this too, for sure. Seeing spirits from childhood. I shared this on my community page last night because I channeled out some of what I was going to share today, but this is like more stuff that came through. A lot of you guys out there, you are mediums, okay? Very powerful mediums, powerful psychics, right? You're very strong and sensitive at seeing through all of the stuff, right? So that's another thing. You guys have superpowers. And what I mean by that is it's your spiritual gifts. But everyone's going to be a little different, right? We all have the ability to tap in. We all have the ability to use our third eye. We're all psychic. We can all, right? All the things, right? Anyone ever who's like had an experience of like, you know, oh, someone is on their mind, and then boom, that person reaches out and calls them, and they're like, oh my gosh, I literally was just thinking about you, right? That's that telepathy. That's that, you know, you saw it before it happened kind of a thing. Or you're driving in the car and you start hearing a song in your head, and then all of a sudden, boom, the radio plays that song, right? It's like that. But there's levels to it, right? And it has to do with your frequency and just all the things, right? But it is going to be the case that, you know, a lot of times that some people are just going to be, you know, stronger in their psychic ability or stronger in their mediumship, right? Like some people aren't, they just commune with spirits, right? But anyways, my point is that you guys are that, okay? It's like I'm hearing, no, you're not crazy, right? So spirit's like wanting me to tell you, like, no, you're not crazy. And I'm also getting, because this was from childhood, some of you guys saw like apparitions, you saw spirits, you saw ghosts, and nobody believed you, or they just kind of brushed it off, but you knew what you saw at such a young age, okay? Or you had some type of really cool, like crazy paranormal experience. I say cool because it is, but you know, for some of you guys, it could have been a little scary or whatever. And that's really difficult, especially if your parents, the protectors, the ones who are right, meant to make you feel safe, they just brush it off and like, oh, you're just a kid, and oh, it's nothing. It's, you know, oh, let me check for the monsters under the bed, and oh, nothing's here. See, honey, everything's fine. And you're like, no, it's not. Like, I fucking saw something crazy, okay? Like, it wasn't fine. But you were forced. That's another thing of oppression. That's when your power, okay, a lot of you, and this is just an example because that's what I got. So some of you guys, this literally happened to you. And I already received confirmation on that, like with comments and things like that from my channeled message yesterday. But you really did see that, and you're not crazy, and you really do see things, and you are not crazy, and it is a gift. It is a part of your spiritual gift, your spiritual path, okay? Seeing spirits, childhood. I put, you've sat on a throne. Okay, so a lot of you guys, this is like royalty in the spiritual realm or in past lives. Like you have been royalty, meaning you have ruled, you've been in charge, right? All the things. Then underneath it, I wrote problem with authority. So again, and this is just light workers in general, starseeds in general, like we've always kind of had like a, we're free spirits, like we are that, you know, hello, gypsy, like that's, hello, like I am a gypsy, I am a gypsy traveler, I am a gypsy girl, I'm a gypsy woman, I'm a gypsy cowgirl, okay? Because I am a cowgirl, okay? That is in my, it runs through my blood. It's in my veins. It's who I am. And it's not just me in this lifetime, you guys. It's me in the Old West, right? A past life in the Old West, right? I ended up in the Sierra Mountains living for 6 years, which I have family up there and it's always been a part of my life, right? But I'm talking about like the Northern California Sierras going towards like Lake Tahoe, right? But up there, it's gold country. It's gold rush country, 49er country, right? That's like the epicenter of like where it all took place. On my actual property, I had old mines, okay? It was really cool, also really creepy, right? Like in that way, if you see the mine and like you open like the tiny little like wooden door and look, I mean, it's fucking nuts, you guys. It's like a tunnel that goes into like the mountains and down, and it's dark and right? But how did I end up there? Like, I mean, obviously, like, I know how I ended up there, but I ended up there for a reason. It was something about my past life, my lineage, and I deeply resonated with it, and I always have. My grandparents own property up there. They have ever since I was born. And out of like 9 grandchildren, I believe 9 grandchildren, 9 or 12, I don't know. I was the only one, okay, out of all of us that literally like, I love the property. We, you know, the property up in the mountains, we call it the property. We're going to the property. We're going to Grandma and Grandma's property, right? 1111 as I look up. But yes, I'm hearing your wishes are being granted. That was another thing that I wrote was believe in your manifestations, my loves. Like I can feel it. Like you're manifesting, but then like you don't fully trust. You just don't. And that's not how it works, because that's resistance. Speaking of resistance, when I sat down and I was like putting my phone on the little like holder that I use and getting ready, in this deck right here, it's like the sun, it's called the Sun Tarot, I believe. The Sun Tarot, right? And now I'm hearing, here comes the sun, little darling. Okay, so everything is about to be bright in your life. Everything is about to be lit up in your life. It is the energy of expect the unexpected. Even if you're psychic, even if you're prophetic, even if you've seen timelines, even if you've seen this, and this, and you know, right? It's still unexpected. And whatever comes through, it's gonna, I'm hearing elated. It's going to make you feel so happy and so good that it's just like the sun is shining from the inside out. Like this, like the sun came to you and you're like, oh my gosh, like, is this for real? Like, this is me. This is my life. Like, I can't believe it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And again, you guys, I see this. See it for you. Okay. And again, I resonate with this reading very heavily. Okay. But anyways, I accidentally like just knocked a card, like one little card. But we all know, especially if you're a tarot reader or you work with cards, nothing is ever an accident, right? In this life, okay? So I pick up the card and it's resistance. It's Taurus energy. Okay? So it was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, there's so much resistance here. There's been resistance with the divine masculine, okay? They've been in a place of resistance. But what I mean with the resistance is you guys resisting what you literally are trying to manifest. It is that. It's like, I want this, but like, there's parts of me that don't believe it'll happen. And when you manifest, you truly have to believe that it is done, because it is. That's how it works. You send it out, it goes up, right? Whatever, and then comes back down. What goes up must come down. As above, so below. That's what that means, right? Everything that's up in the ethers, right? It'll come down here is what I mean when you're doing that. So working on your on a resistant energy, okay? And I'm also getting that there's a lot of resistance coming towards you from other people. There's like resistant energy, okay? There's a parrot here as well. So I do get that there's a lot of gossip. People are just talking about you behind your back, whatever, you guys. If you're like me and you have a very strong psychic ability, especially like one of my strongest psychic abilities is my clairaudience, where I can hear conversations being had, okay? And spirit shows me what I need to know, okay? If it's friends, people, family members, like they tune me in and I see what I need to know about the people I need to know, right? So they're doing the same thing for you, okay? This goes hand in hand with that seeing through people's bullshit. See, I said that. The very first thing I started talking about was that. Like, it was the true love of balance, but then right after that is that, like, you have a superpower that, you know, a lot of people can, you know, they say, oh, I have a good, you know, oh, I'm wonderful at judging someone's character. I can, you know, I can see someone, I can meet them and I just read them and I can see them, you know what I mean? A lot of people have that, but you guys, what I'm picking up on is it's like the normal, like, oh yeah, I see people and I can, you know, pick up on their energy and da-da-da-da-da, right? This is the norm. You're way up here. You're way up here, okay? I don't care how spiritual these people are, how strong these people are, who they are, mother, father, friends, I don't care. This is that. And you're seeing through it. And it's making your life a little difficult because you see so strongly through things, okay? That's what I mean though. But there's a lot of resistance towards you, okay? People are being triggered. That's what I'm getting. People are being triggered by your light, by your energy, by your success, by your, you know, enthusiasm, by your optimism, right? That's what I'm getting. So anyway, Spirit wanted me to see that card, and they wanted you guys to see this card as well, okay? This is that. This is that. You're taking the bull by the horns, but with the parrot here, there's definitely chitter chatter, gossip, haters, people of that nature. The parrots are always about gossip and repeating things, right? Like people just ba 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 ba, right? Okay, so you've sat on thrones, some of you guys, okay? So you guys have had trouble with authority, right? Bosses, work, just the, you know, and that's because we are not meant to have that. We're not meant for that. Like, that's just not in resonance to our true soul. The government, the schools, all the things, right? There's this fantastic, my girlfriend, she sent me this, like, spiritualist, he's a, you know, like us, right? On Instagram, and I can't remember, his name's Jarrett, but it's like, I can't remember the name of his thing, but I posted a video and he was talking about this, about having, you know, ever since he could remember, he had trouble with authority, even with his parents, right? And you guys can resonate with this, where the parents were like, it just feels like you just like go against us on purpose, or you like, right? Like, and he's like, no, like, I really don't know, like, why, like, I'm like this, you know, but like, me being resistant to you is not because I'm trying to be resistant to you. It just doesn't align with my soul. And this is even at a young age, right? We've always been able to tell. We've always been able to know. We can read the room. We know what's right, what's wrong, okay? It's a resonance. It's a soul resonance. It's a frequency of love, okay? And if it doesn't, and if it's not like in resonant with that, we can feel it, and it just, we don't like it. It's not good. We don't like it. But you guys have had trouble with authority, and it's not because you're a rebel in that way, or you're just like a bad person, or you were a bad child. Maybe you were. I don't know, right? But it was because you were fighting the control of the 3D matrix, even at such a young age. You were fighting the 3D matrix, okay? Even when your parents couldn't see it, you could, right? Your teachers at school, like the adults around you, all the things. Okay, some of you guys might have even felt like you were more intelligent than the people who were teaching you. Who can resonate with that? And it wasn't because you were like more like book smart, okay? I'm not saying like a third grader is smarter than a third grade teacher who's, you know, gone to college and, right, all the things and has high level of reading and, right, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is on a soul level you were, because your old souls, a lot of you guys, you were remembering who you were in those moments, and you're like, this is not right, like, I should not be sitting here, what the, right? And school, for a lot of you guys, maybe school didn't resonate. I hated it. I was not, you know, I love to learn, I love learning, I love all the things, you know, I love that part of it. But I never resonated with school, you guys, and I never resonated with jobs, right? I've had careers, I've been in high-level leadership roles, like all the things, right? But it just never resonated with me, okay? Because it was some form of control. It was the authority, right? And I knew that I was a free spirit. I was meant for something different. I was meant for more, and so do you, okay? And then I put know your worth. I put power tests. And then ego death, okay? So that's what I have here. Power tests is what I'm kind of getting is like the universe's way of testing your light, okay? And what I mean by that is, are you shady? Are you deceptive? You know, do you wear multiple faces around multiple people? Or do you just blow smoke and pretend to be someone you're really not, right? And how powerful are you, like, in that way? Like, can you resist all of that? Like, do you guys know what I mean? Do you fall into that and become a part of it? Or do you keep leveling up and keep resisting that energy as far as that goes, right? And so the universe is throwing things at you, a lot of you guys, okay? People, conversations, situations, right? And it really is kind of a way of like, you know, how are you going to handle this? It's not like, I mean, I don't want to say test, but it kind of is, okay? Here's the thing, is that you guys are getting ready to level up in very big ways. A lot of you guys. The universe wants to know, can she handle it? Can he handle it, right? Yeah. So a lot of you guys are showing the universe, yes, I can handle it. You know, yes, I am truly of the light. Yes, I know who I am. I know my worth. I know my mission, you know, as far as like, I'm a bringer of light and love. Like, I'm here to anchor down the light in this world, in this timeline right now, right here, right? I am strong. I am powerful, right? I know my worth. I know my value. It's all of that, you guys. It's all of that. So let's pull some cards. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Okay, I'm going to start off with this deck. I forget what it's called though, you guys. I'm really bad at like remembering the names of the decks. But anyways, right around the corner, my loves, there is a huge shift happening in your lives. Okay, there's a huge shift happening in your lives. A lot of you guys have leveled up in a very big way. Okay, you know, for me, I leveled up my life in a huge way in a very short amount of time. You guys, within like a year, I just boom, did the damn thing. I started my channel. I'm successful in my business now. Like I just put my head to the right. I just tunnel vision. I had a goal, I had an intention, but it really wasn't, it's not an ego intention. You see, it's not coming from the brain. It's not coming from the ego. That's dead. What it came from was my heart, my soul. I had to start the channel so I could communicate with the collective, so I could bring these messages, these healing messages, all the things, right, to the collective. And because I followed my destiny, my true path, I was rewarded tenfold, you see? Now, you guys too. You guys are doing the same thing. There could be people around you who are watching that, your success, or how you've overcome very difficult hardships and you've pulled yourself up, right? And you've just kept going and running, and you become more loving and more compassionate and more full of joy and light, okay? Because of the pain, you wielded that into your own power, right? You transmuted that shit. You didn't hold on to it. You didn't keep it, just shut it down. You said, this is what's hurting me. This is what's killing me. This is what's like dragging down my life. This is what's keeping me stagnant. This is what I need to change. You guys faced all those shadows and you did the damn thing. And now you're being rewarded. Now, what I'm getting here is seeing through people and your superpower. That's that. For some of you guys out there, I mean, you have a lot of people who are jealous, envious, hateful even, towards you. It's that evil eye energy because of who you are, because of your light, because you've leveled up in a big way in your life, right? Some people just don't get it. They don't understand it. They may look at you and be like, how did they do it? Like, you know, right? Doesn't matter. Other people's opinions are none of your business, right? Other people's opinions are none of your business. And if you guys have been with me, you guys know I sometimes say, it's like my thing. It's one of my sayings, just like all the things. I say all the things all the time. So I think on my merch, you guys, I'm going to be doing my merch. I'm also going to be starting a Patreon channel, okay? To the yes, you guys. And on the Patreon channel, I'm going to get real deep and it's going to get real weird, okay? So, meaning we're going to talk about all the things, right? All the things. But on the Patreon, I can get more, you know, I can get very sexual with my Divine Masculine and DF readings. I can, you know, be more just open and explicit, right? It's like you're not being watched like that, right? So it's really fun. It's really nice. But anyways, I'm more excited to do the Patreon because I want to talk all things about all the things, starseeds, lineages, right? Your gifts, just everything. I want to go deep with this. So I'm going to be starting a Patreon channel. Maybe this week. I might do it this week. I don't know. I'm gonna meditate on it and see what comes through, okay? Because everything is divine timing. But I've been getting the call and message for a while now to start a Patreon channel. So anyways, you guys, I forget what I was saying, but some of you guys might be wanting to start stuff, right? Like start a business. This is a good time. Believe in your worth. Believe in the manifestations that you are bringing forth. Trust me, you guys. When I started this channel, there was, you know, some doubters, naysayers, you know, whatever. You know, I had watched like other readers, and it really like was kind of discouraging me, but I could also see through it at the same time, where it was like, you know, it's really hard to make it on YouTube and, you know, oh, this and that. But I was like, you know, kind of like, really? Like, wow, like doesn't seem like it would be like super hard to make it on YouTube, right? But anyways, I let that hold me back for about 2 seconds, right? And then I went, wait a minute, this is someone else's perception and this is not mine. Like, I don't claim that story at all. That's their story, okay? They can keep that story, right? And you guys know what I mean. If you watch other readers and just like they talk about maybe their channel or how they started or this and that, you know, I do feel that some people are just haters. Like they don't want people to start channels because they are in a place of lack and ego, or they feel like, you know, oh, if someone else starts a channel and blows up, it's going to pull people away from my channel, right? It's like that. It's so stupid. Because everything is infinite. There's literally infinite amount of abundance, people, like just all the things, right? So the message here is you are supposed to be your own ruler. You are supposed to be your own leader, okay? You are your own authoritative figure. You are your own emperor. You are your own hierophant, okay? You are that energy, and you're being called in a big way. And I keep talking about this, my loves, to step up and lead, to really own that part of you, okay? And when people show you who they are, listen, trust them, believe them. People will show you who they are and just believe it. They just show you, right? And some people may, you know, try to hide and cover up and hide behind certain things or whatever, but you see it, right? It's a superpower. It's a fucking gift. It's a gift. And it's a very powerful one. It's a very powerful gift, okay? It'll keep you from karmic connections, friendships, people. It helps you discern a lot. Like, it's awesome, right? Know your worth. Slaying demons. True love abounds. All right, Spirit. Let's talk about today's date, though. 10/16/2022, okay? Breaks down to a 14, which is temperance. Tell me about this angel energy, the temperance energy. Some of you guys have angelic blood, okay? You guys are from like that. Time to go. See, look. Look at this. Temperance, 14. I mean, you can barely see it because of the pen, but look at this. Time to go. Number 45, that could be someone's age here. Breaks down to a 9, though, okay? 9s are the end of a cycle. It's the end of a phase. Something is phasing out here. Something is ending, okay? Someone is saying it's time to go, it's time to leave, okay? Now, this could also be for like a divine masculine energy, because I do have the very first thing that came through was the DM's energy, and it's true love abounds, okay? Whether you know this person or met this person, it doesn't matter. Your frequency is bringing them in. True love abounds. I promise you, you guys. Everything I see is always on point, spot on. Okay, time to go. I'm also hearing When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. Okay, so when the levee breaks, something is breaking here. There's about to be, it's like a floodgate opening. The levee is breaking here. It's a floodgate of love, abundance, reward, finances, health, spiritual wealth, like all the things, you guys. I'm hearing sitting pretty. Sitting pretty. Some of you guys need to leave a situation, or you need to leave someone behind, people behind. It's like it's time to go, okay? It's time for you to level up in a big way. Set intentions, set goals. This is the end of a cycle, end of a phase. We are in the 4th dimension, okay? Now, the 3D dimension is gone, all right? Meaning the whole Earth's frequency is leveled up into a 4th dimensional frequency now, okay? And so the old stories, the old paradigms, who you've been, it's time to let it go, and it's time to go forward. It's time to go up. It's time to move on. It's time to build. It's time to love. It's time to be happy. It's time to go. Okay? But I'm also getting with the 9 and the end of the phase, that's the true love abounds. That's that divine masculine energy right there. This divine masculine is leaving someone behind, or they're just leaving stuff behind to come towards you. I'm hearing when one door closes, another one always opens. What's this? To be fair, yeah, look, 38. This could be someone's age. Okay. Could be the age of, you know, when you met your person, or your person's age when you met, or it could be their age now, or I have no idea, but it breaks down to an 11, okay? Which is that master angel number, all right? It's the promise of spiritual awakening. It's the promise of new beginnings. It's new phases. It's the promise of twin flames. The 11s are very heavily connected to twin flame energy, okay? And you are your twin. You guys are each other, all right? So know that you guys are never apart. It's not separate. It's just the illusion of the 3D, right? We know this. So surrender that aspect up. Know that you and your twin are as one. You guys are together. You are your twin, all right? In that regard. To be fair. You have the gift. You're going to be telling people, like, you got to go. You're going to be cutting people out of your life. That's what I'm getting here. You're going to be cutting people out of your life. The divine masculine is cutting people out. This could also be recent past energy, but I'm really feeling it very heavily. And I'm speaking to everybody, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine, whoever's tuning into this reading, this is for you. It's time to go. It's time to go. If you're in a situation that you know you're not supposed to be in, or it's ran its course, the energy's gone, everything's telling you, right? It's time to go. It's time to go. But this is, for me, that level up. To be fair. This is like justice energy. Libra, we are in the Libran season, justice season, right? This is that. It's balance, to be fair. Everything is being balanced and leveled out in your life right now. You may have felt like everything was like this for a while, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I can't hold on very much longer, guys. Come on, something's got to shift and change, right? And right in the nick of time, at the midnight hour, boom, everything starts to shift and change. And the universe, you guys, always comes through. It always comes through. When has the universe ever not come through, right? Right? So you got to trust, just trust. It's free falling. You remember those things in school where you just free fall backwards and people like caught you, right? You had to trust. It was like a whole trust thing. It was like a relationship building exercise, friendship building exercise, or whatever we would do in like gym class or something, right? But it is that, it's that free falling, you know, and I've been hearing that song, all right? And I've also been seeing like the free falling, over and over and over again on Instagram, on YouTube, people like saying the words. Yesterday, I have it on video. I recorded it. I like screen recorded like the reading or whatever. But yesterday in my live, I shared that a subscriber reached out to me on Instagram, and all he said was that his, you know, there was a message from his guides or whatever, and he just wanted to share with me. He felt like he needed to share with me. And all it said was, now is the time. Now is the time. Check it out, you guys. So I channeled that out in my reading last night, my live, my 3-hour live. Which was awesome, by the way. You might have to watch it in sections because it's 3 hours, but it's an awesome session that we had, okay? But anyways, I talked about it in the live, and then when I got off the live, I watched another reader, one reader, and literally in her message, she said her word, now is the time. Then boom, like 20 minutes later, another reading came on or whatever, because you know how they just like play if you're not paying attention, they'll just play something else, right? So another reading came on, random, whatever, and the reader said the same thing. They said the same thing. Like, they didn't say the time is now. They said now is the time. And it was per word. So he said, now is the time. And then one other reader said, now is the time. And then another reader said, now is the time. And I recorded them because I was like, this is wild. And then yesterday I saw 444 4 times, which, you guys, I get number syncs, and I know you guys do too. It's like crazy. Every time I turn around, it's just like, it's normal. It's just a part of life now. It's normal. It's really fun, and it's neat, and it's always cool when you get them, right? But it's literally just the universe now responding and communicating to you because your frequency is at a much higher level. You are open to it. So they're just now like, bah, 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 giving you all the signs and synchronicities, okay? By the way, your divine masculine is getting the same thing. They're getting hit very hard with signs and synchronicities that remind them of this union and you, okay? They might be hearing your name. There's love songs coming on. There's things playing. They hear a conversation. Maybe someone says your name out loud in a grocery store, and they hear it and they're like, what? Like, you know, it's all these things that are like just compiling on the divine masculine that the universe is saying, hey, that's your woman over there, or that's your man over there, right? So it's really neat. Anyways, this is a lot of balancing energy. So everything in your life is being balanced out at this time, you guys. So what I'm getting is like, just take a deep breath, breathe, okay? Because all is working out for you. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me, okay? Abraham Hicks, my loves, okay? Abraham Hicks. I know a lot of you guys are very familiar. When I started my spiritual awakening back in 2016, I found my grandmother, passed away in her bed. Okay, I found her. First thing in the morning, it was like, what, you know? And then 3 months later, and I saw it prophetically. I kept seeing it. I knew it. My baby brother transitioned in a car accident. So that was, you know, so I lost her, and then 3 months later, my brother, and I had saw my brother. I knew he was going to pass. I just knew it. Okay. My brother was a starseed too. He was a starseed. He was a light worker. He was just like me. Okay. We're like, I'm the oldest, there's 3 of us, right? And then he was the youngest, the baby. And there was like almost a 10-year difference between us, 9 years between us. But those traumatic experiences for me is what triggered my awakening. Okay. Anyways, when I started my awakening, and I share this with you guys because, first of all, why not? I don't know why people are so like sensitive and so secretive about their life. Like, you're an influencer, you're on here influencing people. You need to be real. You're a light worker. You need to be real. You need to be raw. You need to be honest, right? You need to be authentic. That's another word that just keeps popping up. And I've been channeling it and saying it too for like 2 weeks or more now, right? But since authentic started coming into my channeling, all right, like the universe responded, and they started showing me, confirming to me that I was correct by showing me the word authentic constantly, okay? Like, it's crazy, all right? So free fallen and authentic, very big. But anyways, you guys, when I started my spiritual awakening, I immediately was drawn to Abraham Hicks, all right? My mom too, like she started watching them and the animated like Abraham Hicks things and all the things, right? You guys, when I channel, I'm very fidgety. So don't think I'm just like, oh, like, you know, I play with my hair. I get itchy. I get hot. I mean, I'm sweaty right now. Okay. My palms sweaty, mom spaghetti, right? But that's because I'm taking in so much energy and right. So anyways, that's why, you guys, because I can hear someone saying like, God, she keeps playing with her hair. That's why I'm playing with my hair. Okay. You have a gift of helping spirits transition, okay? That's why they present themselves to you, okay? Chop wood, look, 42, that could be someone's age. Breaks down to a 6. So we have master number 11, we have a 9, and we have a 6 here. This 45, this time to go, it does honestly feel very heavily tied to the divine masculine, you guys. This isn't a divine masculine reading because I'm about to record one after, but it feels like them. Yeah, look, between worlds, there it is. Okay, so as and I pulled right intuitive. So I literally am like channeling right now, asking about your childhood. Those of you guys, or even not childhood, but just whatever, those of you guys who see spirits, but like you feel like maybe you're tripping, right? Like maybe you literally see like a dark apparition like walk by and you're like, right? And then it's gone, right? But you're like, that was something, okay? You're right. You're right. It was something. It is something. You are seeing spirits. You are seeing ghosts. You are seeing apparitions, whatever you want to call them, okay? But a lot of them present themselves to you. Now, some of them could be, right, just your ancestors. They could be guides. They could be protectors, right? You can talk to them, but you can also feel their energy, right? You can feel it. Is it cold? Is it benevolent? Is it malevolent, right? Is it like, what is it, right? What am I dealing with here? But you just kind of tap in for a second, right? And you feel it. But most of them, what I'm getting, and this is your gift, is you have a gift of guiding these spirits who maybe have been stuck or confused or whatever. You help them move to the light. You help them transition out or whatever, however it works, right? But that's what I'm getting. You literally have that gift. So next time you guys see a ghost or a spirit and they present themselves to you, it's because they're literally straddling the veil worlds or whatever. They're in between worlds in that sense, see? So you can tell them, like, it's okay. You know, you transitioned. just walk towards the light. Go towards the light. Go there. You can go there and leave now, okay? Like, you leave now. You can go, right? Like, you let them know that, all right? And you let them know in a very loving way, right? Because they are, a lot of them, they're confused, or they're stuck. Like, they don't know, like, what happened. You know, like, one minute I was here and the next minute I'm gone, right? So in a lot of ways, you are that guide. So don't be afraid of it, right? Tap into the energy. You know, is this a good spirit? Is this something that I get like a little bit of a resistance from, or, you know, kind of, I don't know, right? You just discern in that way, right? But you let them know they can go towards the light, right? So you're a guide, and you can literally see in between worlds. You can see through the veil. That's what this is. That's what, I mean, you guys, right? You guys know, if you've been with me, like, everything I say is for a reason, right? Everything I channel, see, and then the cards, they always back me up. But that's what I'm pulling on right now, is the childhood, or the spirits, being able to see and commune with them. That's this. So you can see between worlds. Confirmation. Beautiful. Chop wood. Someone's doing work here. This is that whole, if you guys have never read the book Chop Wood, Carry Water, I highly suggest. It's a phenomenal book, okay? Especially if you're an entrepreneur. If you're an entrepreneur, or, you know, someone who wants to own a business, or not even own a business, it's just about life in general. But it is really great if you are an entrepreneur. But it's just awesome for life in general. Chop wood, carry water. But someone is doing that. They're chopping wood and carrying water. Now, someone could literally be like, they could live in the country. They could be chopping wood right now. I am seeing like a man like chopping wood, like splitting wood. So that could be your DM or whatever. But this is someone who is like, I'm willing to do the work. I'm putting in the work. Chop wood, carry water, okay? So it's like splitting through things and then picking up like emotion and all the things, and right, and doing the work, carrying, going forward. You guys are that. The ancestors, the angels, the right, the divine, they have seen you in action your whole life, okay? They've seen you your whole life. They've seen if you've been super shady, or if you've been not shady, if you lie, if you don't lie, if you're deceptive, if you're right, if you're selfish. They see all these things, all right? Now, a lot of you guys are the curse breakers. You're the chosen ones, okay? You were chosen by the divine, by the ancestors, not only to come and break your own generational stuff, but to help with the collective healing, okay? So again, it's time to go, and it's time to do some work, okay? Chop wood, carry water. This for me is also a transition. Someone is doing the work and transitioning out of something. Transitioning out of something, moving into a more happy energy, a colorful life, out of darkness, okay? Some of you guys are afraid of bridges, all right, or just heights, but what I'm getting here, this looks like a bridge for me right here, right? What I'm seeing is that someone, or I don't know, it could be multiple people actually, you actually died on a bridge in a past life. Like, you're deathly afraid of walking across the bridge because you died on a bridge. I just saw it. So, you know, it could be for one person, right? But it could be for multiple people. Something happened. There's also bridging the gap. You are a bridge for the spirit realm. You are a bridge for the spirit realm. Look, clean it up. See, this is all about doing some kind of work. I'm also getting, in my live last night, I started my live saging, and you know what, guys, I forgot to even clear the energy. God. Instant, just let's do one more time for you guys, okay? Take a deep breath in. Let it all out. Let it all out. Let it all out, my loves. Okay? Whatever you're holding on to, let it out. Let it out. My little wand. Anyways, I love my new tuning chimes. I love them. You guys know, like, I use my sound bowl sometimes and stuff like that, like in my collectives, but like in personals, I will clear the energy. In personals, I will tap. Like, that's how I, right? Clear the energy, clear the space, open the heart chakra, all the things. But anyways, it's cleanup time, and it's energetic cleanup. So I started my reading last night, saging the collective, saging the space, doing my, you know, clearing it out with the sound, all the things. And the very first card I got out, okay, when I started reading, was a card that says, sage your space. So again, this is cleanup time. Clean up in all areas. Clean up with people, clean up with your home, clean up with you, clean up with your health, clean up, right? But it's about doing the work and cleanup time, okay? But this is also for me, like, you guys have cleaned up. Like, you guys cleaned up your lives. You guys cleaned up your lives. You guys started setting goals. You guys started moving forward. You guys started loving yourselves, caring about yourselves again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am seeing, like, for some of you guys, it was like a deep depression, like you couldn't even get out of bed, or all you wanted to do was sleep. Like, it was like, leave me alone. I'm seeing like a dark room. Like, I just want to sleep. Leave me alone. It was that. It was like, you didn't want to, the awake life was not what you wanted to be dealing with. So you slept, you were in a deep depression, maybe not showering or taking care of like your actual, like, right, all the things. But that's okay, my loves. Like, that's okay, you know, but spirit is letting you know, like, gosh, damn, like, you've come far. We are proud of you, right? Like, brava, sister, brava, brother. You guys are doing the damn thing. You guys are cleaning up yourselves, your lives. This is also someone who wants to clean things up here with you, tidy things up. They want to make something right, balance something out, right? So we'll talk about that in the Divine Masculine reading, but this is beautiful. So you have the gift of seeing through the veil. You have the gift of seeing through people. You have the gift of seeing spirits in the spirit realm, all the things, you guys. So I'm actually going to use one of my, let's get a rune real quick. Can I get a rune for the collective, please? Thank you. Came right out. Gebo. Bottom of the deck is Tiwaz. God terror symbolizes masculinity. I told you that DM is around the corner. True love abounds. Slaying demons, seeing through people is a superpower. Those were the first three, and those are the most powerful three that I channeled out, which is why they came out first, okay? This is a gift. This is a gift. Look at X. You guys could be seeing a lot of X's, maybe in the clouds, or, you know, just random, like, on, you know, you're going on a walk and you see like sticks on the ground and they're like in an X formation or a cross, you know, because if you kind of, you know, it kind of come across. But anyways, that's your confirmation. That's it. It's like X marks the spot. Buried treasure. Hello, this is treasure. Why? Because you are a treasure. Because you know how to truly come from a place of light and love, and you give. You really give. You're not full of bullshit. You're not full of lies. You don't put on a front, act like you're one way when you're really not. Like, you guys are like really doing the damn thing, and spirit is so, I mean, it's like happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. The ancestors are like, yeah, you know, because seriously, that's what you guys have done. It's big. It's really big. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. This is balance. First thing it says, balance. Look at this. To be fair, balance. An exchange. See, a gift. I want to gift you something. This is an exchange. You are being gifted a lot, okay, from the divine. This is also obviously love. There is a love that is a gift. Like, someone wants to gift you an offer. They want to gift you themselves. They want to be with you, okay? It says leadership, justice. Oh, wait, no. Balance, exchange, partnership. Partnership. Hello, X marks the spot. Buried treasure. It's time. Now is the time. And it's not the time is now. No, the wording was very specific. The subscriber, he said, now is the time. And then both the readers both said, now is the time. Not the time is now. Now is the time. Generosity and relationships. You are about to be in a full-blown divine partnership here. For sure. For sure. And then this one right here, Tiwaz, the arrow, look at that pointing up. North or up. I'm hearing North Star though. I was hearing North Star. You follow the North Star home. This is destiny. This is true north. You guys have started living your, sorry guys, my hair is like a little bit, like, got like a little knotted right here somehow. I don't know, I was outside. Now my stomach is rumbling. I was outside and like the wind picked up and kind of just, right? Before I came in to read. Because I always go outside first before I start a reading, before I come in, okay? Because that's how I connect. Like I receive the messages, I write what, or I receive or write it down or whatever. And then I come in and I press record and channel it out for you guys. So it's literally hot off the press. Like when I channel, it's hot off the press, literally. All right. Masculinity, justice, leadership, logic, and battle. Wow. See, you guys are very strong. You guys maybe have been masculines in your past lives, like, but you guys are warriors. That's what I was saying earlier. It's about the battles. It's about the fights. It's about the strength. It's about what you've been through, perseverance. Like, you guys need to give yourselves more credit, okay? It's not just this lifetime that you're processing. It's many lifetimes that you're processing, all right? But it usually starts, okay, with the stuff from this lifetime, right? And then the more you ascend, the deeper your healing will go. It'll go into your Akash, past lives, whatever, right? But this is the masculine stepping up to the plate and taking control and leading their life in a new direction, away from karmic energy. Yep, and this is a part of that gift. It's part of that gift. We're at 50 minutes. All right, perfect. I knew this one was going to be a long one because it's a powerful reading. All right, I'm hearing the name Mary, and then I just heard Saint Joseph. Okay, so someone's name could be Saint Joseph. I mean, not Saint Joseph, but Joseph. Okay. A legion of angels surrounds you. Look at that. A legion of angels. It's like 100,000 angels is what I see. More than that. A legion of angels. Why do you think a legion of angels is around you? Because you're special. Because you're chosen. Because they need you. Because you're the light. Okay? A lot of people are going to be triggered by you, by your mission, by your light, by your dedication, by your work. Okay, that's fine. Your light will trigger people and to show them their own shadow. It'll trigger them to show them their own stuff. Anyone who's envious, jealous, or has evil eye against like someone doing very positive things in their life, that's because they're not doing positive things in their life, or they wish they were, or right? That's what it is. Okay, you guys have a legion of angels protecting you because of the work that you have to do in this lifetime. It's because of your mission. And now I'm also getting twin flame mission. Mother Nature, spend time out in nature. You are one with Pachamama, with this planet Earth, right? And with God's source energy, okay? Take full advantage, my loves. But right now, the energy is heavy. It's dense. It's chaotic even. It's like, you could be feeling very drained. You could feel very heavy. Like there's weights in your body. Like you're walking through sand, you know, or trying to run through water. It's real heavy. So Mother Nature here, okay? So I just literally talked about the Akashic. I said like you're going to start healing, going into your past lives even, right? By the way, my loves, if you ever feel guided or called, you know, to book a psychic session with me, okay, my readings are very powerful, okay? Like a one-on-one is very powerful. So I do offer like just regular general readings. I have like a 30-minute and then a 1 hour, but I do offer a 1 hour Akashic record reading. And those are powerful. Those are strong because they always tie into this lifetime. What you need to know, what you've been through, who you've been, like the era you lived in, just different things that come through, right? But anyways, Akashic. See, so a lot of you guys are tapping into your Akash. A lot of you guys actually tap into your Akash. Okay, everyone has the ability to tap into the Akash, okay? But you have to be in a certain frequency. You have to be in a high vibration to access the Akashic records, period. You can't access them. And you have to ask permission, okay? Like, I asked to access my Akashic records or whatever, right? In a way, but anyways, everyone has their own thing, you know, but my Akashic readings are very powerful. And there's a lot of past life energy and ancestor energy that has resurfaced, that is out here at this time. So anyways, I thought it was, I should mention it because I always mention like, if you want to book a reading, but anyways, it's all down below. Akashic, you have the ability to tap into the Akash, okay? But I also am getting that some of you guys might be guided to want a past life reading done or an Akashic reading done, okay? And it does not have to be with me, you guys. It does not have to be with me, right? There's like readers out there who are like certified like Akashic record readers, but I don't need any of that. I didn't need certifications or anything. Like, I have access to it. You know what I mean? So I don't know how this stuff works, you guys, but crown jewel. You are a crown jewel. You see that? And remember I said the channeling that I got? Look at this. You've worn crowns before, full of jewels. I'm telling you, royalty is in your blood. You've been royal before, though. It's a part of your lineage. That's why you have a problem with people telling you what to do or trying to like micromanage you or whatever. You're like, dude, like, I've got this. Like, come on, guys. Like, I ruled a fucking empire. Like, I've got this. I don't need you micromanaging me or telling me how to do this or, you know? It's like, ugh. That's another thing is hovering, okay? I'm getting a lot of hovering energy. So there could just be like people who, again, like have like negative energy towards you, but they hover around you. They hover on your social media. They don't stop watching you. Right? It's all that. And it's like, ugh, like go, right? So you might have to actually block people, cut cords, do things like that, right? I don't know. You guys will know. Okay? But you are a crown jewel, and that's why a legion of angels is around you, okay? And that's why Akashic came up, because I was talking about the past lives, the lineage stuff. That's what I channeled out, so they're just confirming. And literally, you can't make it up. Pachamama showed up. Mother Earth and Pachamama. Wow. All right. This is also for me like that Empress energy, okay? It's very fertile. It's new cycles. It's birthing something. It says grounding, love, connect, and unity is what I wrote when I made this deck. So grounding your energy, you guys are loving yourself, and Mother Earth is like, oh, thank you, I love you, right? But she wants you to connect with her too. So grounding, maybe do some earthing, go out and just rub your feet real good on the grass or the dirt or the ground, you guys. I do it every day, like all day I go out and I'm like, my feet are constantly like, has dirt on the bottom. Like even right now they have dirt on the bottom. I'm not going to show you, but yeah, because of that earthing, grounding, right? And I like to connect. I don't like to be disconnected, you know? So I'm usually barefoot. Unless it's like cold, then I have my slippers on. But ancient ancestors, see, you can't make it up, my loves. You can't make it up. I've been talking about this the whole time, and look at ancient ancestors. So you guys have ancient energy, all right? Ancient means like old energy, which would make sense of you being so powerful. And so, you know, you could see through things, and your abilities are just like on point, right? Everyone's going to be a little different, right? Maybe some people have been on their, you know, maybe they maybe they went through their awakening 20 years ago, right? Maybe they went through their awakening 10 years ago, right? But everyone's going to be different. And some of you guys are going to resonate with this, where, you know, I started my awakening in 2016, and I started awakening, but I was still in a very toxic environment with my ex, my karmic. Okay. He was the worst karmic lesson, but he was the biggest karmic lesson, and he was the last karmic lesson in that regard. Okay. I cleared major fucking karma with that one. Okay. And guess what, guys? He's still up there doing the same things. When I say up there, I mean like the mountains, what I just talked about, the Sierras, right? It's the same thing, right? So they're still stuck in a karmic loop, and you guys can resonate with this too. Ex is still stuck in a karmic loop. When you went, whoo, you soared to the stars, baby. You soared up to the stars. That's this, all right? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm dead. Okay, see, everything ties up at the end. It's like a good story. When you begin a reading, all right, a good reader, when you begin a reading, the beginning of the reading should tie up with the end of the reading, right? You have the beginning, the middle, and the end, right? And the beginning ties up with the end, right? Well, this is beautiful. This is confirmation. Ancient ancestors are protecting you and with you, along with a legion of angels, heavily protected. People that try to fuck with you are going to be shot down fast by the divine. I said this the other day, and then I got confirmation immediately in one of my readings. I can't remember which one it was, but you guys probably saw it when I talked about that. I was like, the ancestors are coming down like an eagle, right? Like an eagle, and they're grabbing these snakes, like just boom, boom, boom. And then literally like right after I did that, a card came out that confirmed what I had just said, just like this. So protect your energy. Look at this. Protect your energy. They are protecting your energy, but it is good, again, to cleanse, clean up, dust, make sure there's no stagnant energy, sage your home, you know, open the windows when you sage so that, right, anything stagnant, dark, or anything that's come through, right, it can Because you guys, if someone walks into your house, like even a friend, right? You don't know where they've been and the interactions they've had and what energy they're holding and just all the things, right? So like in our home, we sage people. Like we have a little station when you got to sage. You got to sage before you come in. Amazon packages, UPS deliveries, anything like that, sage them first, okay? You don't know who's touched them, where they've been, like none of it, right? Sage that shit, you guys, for real. Protect your energy in those ways. That's what I'm getting, okay? Protect your energy. You have to be, when you know how energy works and you're, you know, awoken and tapped in or whatever, right? If you understand how energy works, you have to be responsible with your energy, right? Literally, like an Amazon package could come to your door and have some type of energy attached to it and literally bring a psychic attack upon you. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to like scare anybody. There's nothing like that, but like it's just precaution, right? And I'm sure probably a lot of you guys already do that, actually, is what I'm getting. So the very last card out of my deck here is, oh my God, I'm so happy right now, is spiritual warfare. I started this whole thing about you guys are slaying demons and how you're so powerful and your abilities and your gifts are just like coming in so strongly, right? That's another thing people might be hateful for is, or just jealous or envious is of your power, how powerful you are, or how psychic you are, or how you see things or know things, or right? People can struggle with that, okay? I've witnessed it. I've felt it, like, okay, with my own self, like people struggle with that, all right? But your true tribe and your true people are going to be like happy for you and supportive of you, and they're going to think it's rad, and they're going to, right, like cheer you on, and like it's not going to be like, God, like, you know, when really it's like, it's an envy thing, you know what I mean? And that is ego, and that is fear, and it's all those other things, okay? You guys, if you watch my, those of you guys who do follow me on Instagram at Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, make sure you follow the right account, you guys. I only have like 1,500 followers, like 1,500 and, I don't know, 55 followers, like, I think it's like 1555 actually. You know, because I'm not like a big Instagram person. Like I post on there and all that, but it's not my like, you know, I'm not trying to grow my Instagram account. Let's just say that, right? I don't care. But anyways, you can follow me if you'd like. It is public. But I just posted, like I was on a walk the other day and I was just like, I got a channeled message, right? And Spirit said, public enemy number 1 is fear. And I was like, what the fuck? Public enemy number 1 is fear? Okay, I guess I'll share that. So I went on Instagram and I shared that. And that's what it was all about, is people holding themselves back, or people, it's all about fear. Everything stems from that fear, right? Like envy or hate or jealousy or, you know, oppression, like all those things, it stems from that. So anyways, my loves, if you do get that kind of pushback and hello, you can't make it up. And that resistance, remember the card that fell down on the ground accidentally? Resistance. If you're getting a lot of resistance from people, they gotta go. They gotta go. Right? They gotta go, because that's not you, that's them. That's their own trigger. That's not you. Like people always talk about like how everyone, right? Like we're all a mirror aspect of each other because we're all connected. Like we're literally just another like aspect of one another kind of. But let me just tell you, sometimes there's not lessons in it for you. Sometimes the lesson is literally just for the person who's being triggered. My dog is having a bad dream right as I'm talking about this. So, and then my tummy goes off. See? Rumbling, grumbling. My tummy is empty. I'm hungry, right? I'm not like a big breakfasty person, but I didn't eat breakfast. But my stomach is empty, and that's what I'm feeling. Is you guys could have a lot of people around you who feel empty, or their life is empty, or they feel like they're living in a bad dream at times, or whatever, right? That's not your problem. That's what my point is sometimes when you mirror someone, right, the mirror aspect is literally like just for them, right? It can be that way for sure. You know, it's not always, oh, what's the lesson in it for me? What's this? Right? A lot of times, yeah, absolutely. But sometimes you are just a pillar of light, or you're just someone there who's meant to trigger someone else, right? Who might be feeling a certain type of way about you. But all it does is it shows them things that they need to fix in their own life, right? Okay. So my point is don't carry that stuff around with you guys. Like literally, like don't carry that stuff around with you. It is not your stuff to carry. It's just not. Okay, and I feel it very heavily. And with this confirming everything I said, you guys know everything I say is for a reason. Spiritual warfare, baby. You guys are fighting that, and that's why you're so fucking protected. That's why you're so protected. Ancient ancestors. Also, what I'm hearing is that people are trying to tap into your Akashic records. There's people trying to tap into your Akashic records, and the ancestors are fucking shit up, okay? Because that is like, no, right? Right? Yeah, that's what I just heard. Spiritual warfare. So literally they're fighting like in the 5D, like they're fighting shit for you, like they're, right? It is that, like when you travel and you do, right? You're doing a lot of stuff, but the ancestors are literally fighting all this. Bottom of the deck here, total bliss. This goes hand in hand with everything that I was talking about right? I was saying, like, you're going to feel so happy. Like I said, the sunshine, right? The sun. And I said, the sun, it's like the sun is shining down in your life. You're going to feel so happy. It's going to be like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, you know, it's like that. It really is. It's the divine masculine coming in. It's job offers. It's just level ups in life. It's, you start a business and very quickly it just boom, 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 right? Because it's in alignment with your soul, right? It's not your ego doing it. It's your soul, right? And that's the problem. You see a lot of people, they'll start businesses or they start doing stuff, right? And it's all about the money. They're just like, oh yeah, I can make good money doing that, right? Oh yeah, that'll be good money, right? It's ego. It's all about the ego and the money, right? Of course we need money to survive, right? But if it's not in alignment with here and the heart and the soul, chances are, right, it's not going to go very good, you know, unless this person's like a crazy ass master manifester or whatever, right? Like, and then they just, right? But a lot of times that stuff doesn't last because it's not in alignment. But if you guys are starting something that's in alignment with your soul and your destined path and your heart, man, it's going to blow up. You guys are going to do so good. What I'm seeing right here is a cute a clothing boutique. Some of you guys are fashion designers, or you design clothing, or that's what you want to do is open up like a boutique. I'm also hearing apothecary, which is really awesome, you guys. I've been kind of mulling it over because I'm going to be starting a crystal, you know, business. Like I've shared that with you guys. You know, I've been talking about this since like last year. But I knew that, you know, I had to get my actual business, my tarot and all that. Like I had to get that up and going first. That was number one. And then I started doing my Lemurian crystal pendants. Okay. Which, by the way, my loves, if you are interested in ordering one, okay. They are handmade by my mama Gypsy, copper wiring, right? And then I take them and I bless them and I infuse them with light language and Reiki healing and like just different kinds of mantras from different kinds of like deities, Lord Ganesh, Lakshmi, like different stuff like that. They are charged under the sun and moon with a lot of light codes from the sun. I mean, just everything. They're very powerful, you guys, very powerful. It's not just buying a crystal. It's not that, okay? You can buy crystals anywhere from anyone, right? But anyways, they're really awesome. So anyways, all down below if you want to order one, but I'm going to be expanding and starting the crystal thing, right? So I was thinking of like opening up a brick and mortar. And there's a space that I'm like eyeing, and me and my mom, like I went and looked at it. She went with me, and you know, I know the owner, and you know, he's really awesome. So I'm thinking apothecary, but it's going to be like crystal and like a metaphysical thing, you know? So I don't know. We'll see, but I'm mulling it over. But anyways, you guys, but I'm going to be doing it online. So you guys can, you know, also have that, right? My mom is going to run that whole side of the business for me, and I'll be a part of it, but she'll be running that side for me. Okay. So get ready, you guys. And all the crystals from Gypsy Cowgirl, it's called Gypsy Cowgirl Crystal Cottage. It's a crystal cottage, okay? So the whole energy behind everything that I'm doing with the crystals is like enchanted. It's like fairy tale-ish. It's like old, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm calling it the Crystal Cottage. Look at this. This is what I mean. Your gifts are strong. You see everything before it happens. Yeah. Strong. Ancestors are banishing your enemies. You guys, I was just talking, and my thing, again, just like the other card, just boop, it knocked it off and fell down. And literally, I just got done talking about all of this. The ancestors are banishing your enemies. If anyone tries to mess with you right now or knock you off your light path or mess with you or try to trigger you or bring in shadow energy towards you, this is what's happening. That's what's happening. This is also tied to that Akashic thing too. Anyone who's trying to tap into your Akashic records without any kind of permission, that's a big fucking no-no. And the ancestors are handling business. They're handling business. If anyone's trying to tap in on your energy, like do a reading on you or pull cards on you or tap into your energetic field, they're getting their asses whooped. Okay, let me just tell you, they're getting their asses whooped. That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. You know, you have to tap into the light body. You have to tap in and you have to ask, you know, is this okay? Like, you know, or whatever. But these people are trying to infiltrate. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. Why is this not? Okay, that's weird. I don't know why, but my phone's plugged in, but see, it's like said it like wasn't charging or whatever. And now the lighting's all weird and wonky. Whatever. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, so this is a clear message that you guys are powerful. You guys are protected. It's an hour and 10 minutes in, but I don't care. This is a powerful reading. This is a strong reading. It's not right either. There we go. See, I got a lot going on over here today, don't I? It's very specific. Everything I set up is very specific too, right? Like, it's like my little mini like reading altar, okay, for the collective as well. So I hope that you guys enjoy the vibe of my channel and of what I bring here, okay? Because it's all meant to help you and I connect. Okay. So we had total bliss. Total bliss is coming in. Bliss is another word, okay, that I am seeing quite often, bliss, the word bliss. So for me, again, confirmation of everything I'm channeling that yes, bliss is on its way. True love abounds. This is just blissful energy in your life. Calm energy, happy energy, fulfilled energy. You feel good. Life is good. You have no worries, like anything. You trust, you're surrendered. You're like just in a good fucking place. This is total bliss. You're about to be in total bliss. A lot of you guys are already feeling it. Why is this so wonky? There we go. I don't know why the lighting is so... There we go. It's like brighter now, but gosh, it's so weird. Divine downloads. You're receiving a lot of powerful divine downloads at this time. All right? Don't share everything with everyone, you guys. Look, cleanse with water. I literally talked about that last night in my live. Taking baths, showering, because it's cleansing negative energy or just other people's shit off of you. It can get very heavy. So if you feel that, like, trust me, you guys, shower. Take a shower before you go to bed. Take a shower, right? You guys are getting a lot of divine downloads and you're not meant to share a lot of them. Okay? Some of them, yes, but some of them, no. All right? Is what I'm getting. And I get the same thing because you guys are special and you play a role here in everything that's going on, right? So again, you're receiving special information, your gifts are coming in very heavily, and it's all for, you know, for what's happening in your life at this time. Look at this. I pick up my other deck. This is the love one. And on the bottom it says, marriage is coming. Marriage is coming. Yep. Marriage is coming indeed. All right. So let me just get one overall message before we go, my loves. I'm going to do Lord Ganesh, I think. There he is. All right. Lord Ganesh. Let me get a good shuffle here. Lord Ganesh, let's tell the collective what they need to know. What messages do you have for them right now? Look at this. I split the deck and it's number 1. It's new beginnings. Total bliss. New beginnings. An inner knowing. Look at this. 17. See, that breaks down to that 8. Infinite. You have an infinite inner knowing. You guys know things. You guys pick up on things. All right. You guys might be called to spend more time in nature, I highly suggest it right now, okay? It's literally like gonna be like saving you with this crazy dense heavy energy, all right? Connect, get outside, feel the air, listen to the trees rustle, listen to the wind, listen to the birds chirp, right? What are they bringing to you? What do they say? What messages come through, right? Sit under the sun, let the sun cleanse your third eye, let it just cleanse your third eye, let it activate and let it, right? All the things, you guys, I'm telling you, it's powerful. The sun is very powerful for that, for activations, crown, third eye, all that. Sit in the sun, right? Sit in the sun. You have a deep inner knowing. All right. That's why you're so, look at that, empowerment. So Lord Ganesh is coming through and confirming everything that I just channeled. There's a new beginning. Actually, there's new beginnings on the way, but there's definitely a new beginning on the way with the Divine Masculine. All right. Which I'm going to record the Divine Masculine reading right now. Cultivation. You've been cultivating a lot. You've been planting seeds, and now it's time. You're now receiving, okay? Empress energy, receiving mode. You are now receiving all the work you've put in, all the seeds you planted, everything you cultivated, you are now receiving. I'm telling you guys, true love abounds. You're being rewarded, like all kinds of things. Your lives are going to change drastically. A lot of you guys. I don't know what you guys are doing or what you guys are thinking of doing or starting, but you guys are going to be very powerful, and you're going to have, like, you're going to be known, okay? You're going to help a lot of people too. You're going to be known and you're going to help a lot of people. Empowerment. The divine is helping to empower you, but this is you. You're empowered at this time. Very powerful. Very powerful. Look at this. Divine support. See, I'm not even shuffling. It's just the cards, how they, you know, showed up. Divine support. See, you are so supported. You are so protected. So protected. I'm telling you, you guys, very protected. It's because they don't want you to worry. I'm telling you, you guys, like, I'm here to tell you, please don't worry, because what that does is it brings you into a lower vibration when you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be up. So they're letting you know, hey, we've got you. We are supporting you. Trust us, please. Okay. All right. So anyways, my loves, look at that. And then I'm cleaning them up, and this one falls out. It's card number 18. Okay. Breaks down to that 9, right? Openness. Openness. This is, again, breaking down to a 9. It is that end of a phase. Also, 18 in the major arcana of the tarot is the moon card. All right. So this has, and this is like that kind of moon energy. It's all dark. You know what I mean? He's literally fucking sitting on the moon, right? It's like the moon card, where openness, it's like everything that's been under the surface or being hidden from you or whatever is about to just pop up and be very in your face. Expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. You're about to be living in total bliss. Trust what you're going through. Trust your downloads. Tap in. You know, is this something that I could share or talk about, or is this something I'm not meant to? Mostly you guys will feel it, or the divine will, you know, they'll let you know. You know what I mean? You'll feel it, right? I get that all the time. I have prophecies and prophetic visions and things like global stuff, you guys, that I keep it to myself. Right? Because I know I should. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for an hour and 17 minutes. This was a very powerful reading, okay? There's a lot happening and a lot going on, and you guys are needed. You guys are needed, and I keep saying it. It's time to step into the role. You are the divine is empowering you. They're supporting you at this time, okay? Creative projects, new businesses. Maybe you're letting go of certain relationships or right people. Maybe you've been in a job for 20 years and they're not promoting you. There's no pay raise. There's people around you getting promoted and you're like, right? It is that they do not value you, and they will never value you, right? So you're like, screw this, I'm out of here. I know my worth, right? You're ascending beyond all that stuff, you guys. And the divine is just thrilled, and the universe is all for it, right? You guys have cleared a lot of karma, and you guys are receiving a lot of rewards at this time, okay? Justice is here. Balance is being restored in your life. Also, the Divine Masculine wants to balance some things out with you too. So anyways, you guys, I love you. I thank you. If you want to book a personal psychic session with me, everything is down below in the description box. Just click that little upside down arrow and you will see all the things, okay? So I will see you guys soon. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Mwah. Bye.